is he trying to take my money? No. It's a journey, right? It's a journey. It's not a destination. It's gonna take whatever time it takes. And the funny thing is, the more you do it, the more you realize that there's more to know, more to do. It's a never ending thing, fitness, right?
I agree with you. In my case, I believe I'm not lazy. I love to train. I just love to spend time. I just want. In my case, it's not about wanting to invest little time. It's that I underestimate how rusty my body is at almost 40. I'm 30, going to be 37 in 2 weeks.
Fantastic.
And I'm used to being able to do certain things 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And then when I go to the gym, I expect my body to do the same.
Yeah, same.
And then I face the harsh reality of now warm-ups have to be longer. Stretching has to be longer afterwards. And I shouldn't push so hard because then I'm going to get hurt. I imagine for different people, the problem is different. In my case, I know what I have to do. I am a little bit trapped in my lifestyle.
Right.
Meaning lifestyle, and it's 100% related to my work, by the way. I just came back from China yesterday night, and what I do requires me to eat in restaurants way too much.
Drink.
I don't drink too much, but I drink frequently.
Right.
Which is something that, when you have a wonderful Chinese guy in front of you who, with all his love, brought you a bottle of Muay Thai and he's keep on filling your little shot glass. I try to hide behind the column as much as I can, but a few times I have to do it, and that's almost every day. So and this takes me. This is a segue to the next question, because I asked before, which is the most difficult, let's say, problem. Who is the most difficult client? Is it the mom, the stay-at-home mom? Is it someone that hasn't done sports all their life? Or is it someone that, like me, is a business traveler and has, let's say, certain problems with sleep for stress and food and alcohol for the lifestyle?
The hardest client you could have in fitness, and I'm pretty sure a lot of personal trainers and people in that area will agree, is the one who are trying to get back in shape. Okay, they reach a certain level in their life of fitness, right? They were happy with it, I'm pretty sure. They fell off the wagon. 3 years after, they call in a personal trainer and they tell you, and they show a picture in their phone, this is what I'm trying to be.
Yep.
Again. So I always tell them, to me, it sounds completely insane. You cannot get back in shape. You only get in shape. The body that you have even a week ago is a different one from the one you have today. So you don't get back in shape. You just get in shape, knowing that cycle of life, you aging every day. So unless there is a time machine, we can send your body back to this younger version, you can't. The only thing we can do now is to get you in shape and work with what we have, right? So I always tell my client, you probably don't think it now, but I want you to really enjoy the shape that you have today, because you won't get it back, right? You got to that level today, which is fantastic, right? In a year from now, you'll be a different person. You'll age, right? You maybe starting to have back problems or be more tired. You probably, for a woman, you're going to have a kid. You're coming back. It's a different body.
100%.
So those are the hardest clients, because they live in the past. They're not focusing on the future, right? They're focusing on the battle, not the war. Because winning the war is at 80 years old, be able to walk your grandkid to school. That's the war. That's what you need to win. Not to get in shape just to fit in a dress or to just impress somebody or to be able to, I don't know, whatever that is, right? The ultimate goal is that, to last as long as possible and not to fit without help. Are we going to have your son moving in to your house and help you carry bag of chips and, the sack of potatoes in the kitchen counter, right? So
yes,
I was telling them to focus on the future. This is what we have now. You're 8 kilos heavier than what you were 3 years ago. Okay, let's work with that. that doesn't mean that you're never gonna get in shape.
Mhm.
You're gonna be in shape, but in a different way.
Yes. I have to say that touched me very deep because I think it's I'm guilty of actually being one of those. And in fact, when I was trying to build a structure in my head of
Mhm.
this conversation, I came across a phrase that I loved from you, which is, "You can't attract fit from I hate being fat."
Oh,
And this summarizes. It's kind of the same thing that you just said.
right.
It's like, I despise where I got from where I was, so now I'm going to try to get rid of this.
Right. But what I mean when I was saying that, for those who didn't get it, is that you today, you're the result of what you think of you, right? Or what
Mhm.
you've been thinking of you. And if thoughts expands, if you keep thinking like, I hate being fat, everything you do will be will be toward that phrase.
Mhm.
I just hate being fat. So you having a bad day, bad food because you just hate it, you just hate it, you just hate it. No, basically, you're just feeding yourself with hate.
Mhm.
Instead of saying, well, I want to be fit. So by saying that every time and keep repeating that, you're changing your thought process. Because you want to be fit, you're going to start realizing, okay, if I want to be fit, I should not be eating sugar. So I'm not going to eat sugar. If I want to be fit, I should be waking up early. So if I want to be fit, I should be moving. If I want to be fit, you keep saying that, right? That famous quote, fake it until you make it.
Yep.
Right? That's the whole purpose of it. If you keep saying to yourself, I'm having a good day, you're gonna have a good day, because this is what you're projecting. This is the energy you're generating from
Yep.
yourself. So I told them, if you want to be fit, you have to think that you are fit, so you can act like you are fit, even if you're not. You don't
Mhm.
get a promotion at work if the boss doesn't see a manager in you. So before you're a manager, you need to act like one. You need to talk like one. You need to walk like one until they say, I think this guy could be a manager. Because you're already one.